I just wanted to share with you my favorite quilt retreat destination. This weekend I went to a quilt retreat and had a super great time. This quilt retreat destination is my favorite so far. I just love going there. It's so peaceful and quiet, and I like the group that I go with, and I just really have a good time. So I want to tell you a little bit about my retreat. Now before I do that, in the comments below, tell me about your favorite retreat that you've been on. I'm sure you have at least one. Now I do kind of have this idea in my head that I'd love to go to a beautiful place that has mountains and a beautiful scenery, and I'd like to go for a week, if that's even an option. But I would like to do something like that. But this was Friday afternoon and evening, all day Saturday, and Sunday morning till noon. So it was a pretty lengthy weekend, and it takes about maybe 2.5 to 3 hours to get there from where I live. So it's not too bad of a drive. I personally think it's worth it. I look forward to going every year. I haven't been, I guess, since COVID came along, but I was able to go this year. Now this quilt retreat is called Talon Point. Talon Point is a division of Panhandle Children's Foundation Incorporated, and it's been there for quite some time. I've been going to those retreats. I'm not sure for how long. I'm just so happy that I get to go. But Talon Point is located in the northern Texas Panhandle between Dumas and Channing, Texas. And it's kind of just out, kind of in the middle of an open area. And I think it's just beautiful. The thing I like most about it is it's so peaceful and calm and quiet out there. People who manage it are just fantastic people. The food they cook for us is good, and we all just have a great time. Now, Talon Point is a 42-room lodge hotel facility that has meeting rooms and like a dining room and kitchen where they host I think they cook the meals. Well, they cook the meals when we're there, but they do host other events. Now, all of the proceeds, this is what I think is really cool. All of the proceeds, or their mission, is to help disabled and disadvantaged children in the Texas Panhandle region. And I think that's really a great mission. They have a handicapped accessible playground that's really nice, and they host a lot of camps there for children and their families. Now, they do host things like weddings and reunions, company retreats, men's retreats, Christian retreats, and the proceeds from all that go to help sponsor these camps at no cost for children who have special needs. And I just think that's just a great mission and a well-needed one. In the description below, I'm going to list the website for Talon Point. Now, Carolyn and her husband manage the facility, and I think they do a great job. They're so friendly and so helpful and polite when we are there. I've never had a bad time when I've been there. And again, it's always just so much fun and so peaceful. So again, in the description below is the website if you'd like to check out that website. I'm going to show you some pictures of this facility. Now, I'm also going to be showing you some pictures of the quilts that we brought to the retreat. So one of the activities that the organizer asks us to do is she asks us to bring quilts, and at least one quilt that we have, and then we tell a story about it. But it's kind of fun. We go into one of the empty rooms and we lay our quilts one by one on the bed, and we tell the story about our quilts, and it's so fun to see everybody's quilts. So I'll be showing you some pictures of all those quilts also. Now, the first picture I wanted to show you here is the is the view that you get when you turn into Talon Point. They have a beautiful driveway. I took several walks out there. It's quite a ways, and it's a nice little walk. It's so, again, quiet and peaceful. So that's the driveway to Talon Point. The next video is one of their new welcome signs. And then as you go on up close to the registration area, there's their registration sign. Now, Carolyn, she has a lot of plants. I think she must really like to garden because there are sweet potato vines and flowers everywhere. So that's what you see in this area, as well as the entry to Talon Point. Now, they have a gazebo there in the middle that has, again, lots of flowers and is just a nice photo spot. The next the next picture I wanted to show you is I just took a snapshot of the sewing area. And you can see this, we didn't have just a ton. There were about half as many people who attended this time. The other half, they were busy doing other things. They had other things they had to attend. But it was just really nice. We had a lot of space this time. It was pretty quiet, but there was a lot of space. The next picture is the dining area. And this is, they set up a area and you just go through the line and then you sit down at these tables and eat. They have this really neat smokehouse area, and it's just really neat. They do a lot of smoked meats and barbecued meats, and it's just nice. Okay, so this weekend I worked on getting blockheads 2 and 3 done, and after I got them done, I wanted to take some pretty pictures so that I could post them on my social media. And so I decided to go outside and look around. Well, when I went outside to look around, there were all these really cool photo ops for quilts. So these first the next 3 pictures are of my blockheads blocks. They had a fountain area, and the next 3 blocks again are blockheads 5, the second block, and the third block, and then I have a picture of all 3. Now, after I took those 3 pictures, I had this idea to ask some of the ladies if they would let me take pictures of the quilts they brought for my videos, and I think they all agreed. And so I'm going to show you some of the pictures, some of the quilts, and we just walked around the property and displayed them and took pictures. And I thought it would be fun to show you that. So these next few pictures are of that. I really do want to hear about your favorite quilt retreat destination, so don't forget to tell me about that in the comments below. And until next time, have fun quilting.